Have you ever wondered what the author of Narnia thought about the 2,000-year-old question? What even is a Christian? Well, welcome to our first ever installment of the St. James What Is series. It's going to be our goal with this program to cover some basic theological and apologetic books that we believe all Christians should be introduced to. We're going to be kicking off this series with What is Mere Christianity by C.S Lewis. The intention of Mere Christianity is to show what basically all Christians believe. And we know that there are denominations that have their own distinct set of beliefs that oftentimes put them at odds with each other. Now, despite all of that, there is a distinct set of beliefs, a worldview that all denominations agree upon, a Christian worldview that is distinct and separate from all other worldviews out there. Our goal with this show is to explain what is the Christian worldview and why do we believe it. Now imagine Christianity is like a house. When you become a Christian, you find yourself in this hallway, and off of the hallway there are a number of rooms, and each room or denomination has its own distinct set of beliefs. Some people find their room right away. They walk in, they determine that that's what's right for them, and they settle down. Some people spend a lot of time in the hallway, walking back and forth, deliberating between which denomination to land in. And some people will go from room to room, trying them out to see which one works the best. There's not really anything wrong with any of these approaches. In fact, they're all perfectly legitimate. But the fact of the matter is, you do actually have to find yourself in a room to settle down, to truly be at home in the house, to be at home in Christianity. Now, what we're going to be doing in this series is examining the hallway, the foundation. It's the beginning point, but not the end point. So what our hope for you is from here is to do the legwork, to find out where you belong within Christianity, which denomination works. And then you can truly be at home in the house. Now, with all of that said, what does it really mean to be a Christian? We have a tendency to throw out concrete terms to describe things that we do or don't like. Take, for example, the word gentleman. Gentleman used to be simply a title for an English noble. It was nothing more than distinguishing who someone was in the British government. We use the term gentleman these days to describe someone that we deem deserving of distinction. For example, the man who helped me change my tire was a real gentleman. Perfectly fine for our context, because what we've done is take the term and use it for a descriptive purpose. It would have made no sense to the people back in the day to say that the person changing my tire was a real gentleman unless that was his position in the English government. So, to help us wrap our minds around that, imagine the person who helped me change my tire was a real congressman. Doesn't make sense unless that person is actually a congressman. We have a tendency to use the same device when we're talking about Christians. Someone is a real Christian if they have the right morals or the right temperament, someone that we like. Let's use a super sweet example. My grandmother was the sweetest person in the world. She was a real Christian woman. Very sweet thing to say, but meaningless unless what we're actually talking about is my grandmother believed in a certain set of principles. Christian, in the most concrete sense, is someone who ascribes to the Christian worldview. Now, with that out of the way, we're about ready to dive headfirst into discovering what is mere Christianity. I hope you enjoyed this installment of What is Mere Christianity by C.S. Lewis. If you'd like to learn more about St. James or the Faith We Confess ministries, head over to thefaithweconfess.com and you can learn more about us there. If you'd like to learn more about St. James, you can head over to stjames-leesburg.org and just discover a little bit more about who we are. If you're interested in tuning in live to our services, we live stream every service on Sunday morning at 10:15 a.m. You can watch that on our Facebook page or on our YouTube channel. For more of the Faith We Confess content, feel free to head over to our YouTube channel, and you can hit the subscribe button while you're there. And please feel free to reach out to us if you have any thoughts or comments on things that we can do or things that we have done. We appreciate you so much, and we'll see you in the next one.